Hi, and welcome. So, I usually do my soul energy weekly readings pre recorded, but I thought I was off today. Let me do it live for you. And on top of that, I thought that I would do any live card pulls if anybody is seeking any guidance or clarity around something. So when I was tuning into the energy of this upcoming week, the energy of what you need to hear at this time for your highest and greatest good, and the highest and greatest good of all, I heard set yourself free. And the vision that came to me being shackled with the around the ankles and then the chain to a big boulder, and there is no forward movement. There is no ability, no capability to get to the point that you want to because you are being shackled. And for me, the way this feels is that you, in a way, are perhaps maybe holding yourself back, looking at the things in your life that maybe you're afraid to try. Maybe the confidence or the courage isn't there. Maybe from past experiences, you are thinking, you know what, it's safer to be over here than to go over here. And this is a nice, gentle reminder that you can set yourself free. You have the ability to set yourself free, to really look within, to get curious as to perhaps why you may feel shackled, you may feel tied down. And when you set yourself free, I feel that your wings are going to expand. You're really going to take off. Almost like the baby bird, right? It's taken its first flight. And it can be so hard and so crunchy, really, to get that momentum, to get running, and to launch, to get going. And when I see this really big mallet, and you are breaking the chain to set yourself free. You also have this energetic freedom within. You have this feeling of, shit, I can do this. I'm ready to fly. So, once again, if you're just joining, hello. And this is your weekly reading. And the phrase that popped in for you is setting yourself free. This is your invitation to break from the shackles, to release yourself from those cuffs that are around your ankles that is preventing you from moving forward. I'm going to also use the Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reid to tap in further to the energy of the phrase set yourself free. So let's see what these cards say for you at this time for your highest and greatest good and the highest and greatest good of all. And if you're catching the replay and the week passed, know and trust that you are receiving these messages in the perfect time, divine timing. Trust in that. So the never-ending story. I love this. And what comes out that really speaks to me when I look at this card is the heart with the clock on it. And saying, it says on here, love, yes, no, me too. So this really coincides with the idea of setting yourself free, breaking free from that. You may have this story ruminating in your mind of limitations, of limiting beliefs, whether that you received that from growing up, whether you received it from parents, peers, teachers, bosses, right? There's people that continue to speak things that are untrue, but you hold that into your body, and then you have that never-ending story going on in your head. It's almost like a vicious cycle. It just keeps going and going, that inner critic. But this card is a gentle reminder that never-ending story can end. You can put those limiting beliefs to the side. You can give yourself this opportunity to really reflect and look within. There's a mirror on this card. And I think this is a gentle invitation to really look within of that never-ending story of the limiting beliefs that you're speaking to yourself, that inner critic is speaking, the things that are the untruth. And think about how this is holding you back and how you can get curious. How can you move forward? How can you release this, right? And also the time, the hourglass. For me, when I think of the hourglass, we think that time is running out. We don't have enough time, perhaps, but you have plenty of time. It doesn't matter where you are along your healing journey. It doesn't matter what age you are. Healing is a journey. It's not a destination. There's no final point. There's always going to be layers and layers and layers of healing. And as far as the time goes, I'm being called to remind you that it's never too late. It's never too late to break from those shackles. It's never too late to try something new. It can be super scary. And I'll just share a quick story. So by day, I'm a speech language pathologist right now I'm at a public school, but before I used to be at a private school, completely different, the logistics part of it. And when I transitioned into this new position a few weeks ago, this card actually kept coming up for me. I felt almost shackled in my own limiting beliefs that, oh shit, I made the wrong choice. What am I doing? Why do I want change right at this age? But change is good. Change helps you to grow and evolve. Change helps you to recognize the areas within that you can focus on to really help to heal, to see what areas that need a little nurturing, that need a little care. And also to see, when you do have change, when you do break free from those shackles, when you do jump off and take flight for the first time, like I said, it's super scary, but you're gonna soar, and all of these lessons that you're learning is only for your highest and greatest good. It's for however you are aligned in this moment, so then you can continue to ascend and really step into your authority, really step into your true self. And I do this work because I want you to step into your authority, into your true self. There was too long of a time that I was shackled, and I finally broke free from the eating disorders and body dysmorphia and feeling that I wasn't worthy. I'm really on a mission to help you to find your self-worth and really to break free from those patterns, generational trauma, programming. Oh, and what is so beautiful, right? So when you begin to break free, you get poised. Look at that beautiful fairy. She is standing up and she's like, I am the shit. And you definitely are the shit. And you will see that when you break free from those limiting beliefs. And I see there's an image, like a mask that is on her torso. And once again, I'm being called to invite you to tune into yourself, into your truest desires. So then that way you can get to this poised position. So from breaking free from the shackles to to realizing that you write your story, that you have the time, right? You can break that cycle within and get to this poised state, to get to this place of confidence, of joy, of liberation is what I'm feeling, to really stand tall and to stand proud. And there's stars around her, and I feel really for you to be that shining star that you've always wanted to. But I feel scared. That's the emotion that is coming up within. Scared, fear, right? I know those things keep you safe. Fear keeps you safe. We have fear for a reason. But it's important to really look at, is fear necessary in this moment, right? Is somebody chasing me with a knife? Is a tiger chasing me, a bear? Or is it the fear because we're afraid to be seen? We're afraid to try something new. All right, let's pull one more card to go along with our theme of breaking free, setting yourself free. And then if anybody has any questions, or if anybody wants me to do a card pull for them at this time, I certainly will. Oh, I love this. Co-create. So the owl immediately jumped out at me. Okay. So the owl, wisdom, wise, knowledge, really truth seeking, a truth seeker. And so let's think back of the start of this. We're breaking the shackles. You are setting yourself free. You are rewriting that never-ending story that is playing in your mind, the things that are untrue, that are not speaking your truth. And then when you do that, you get to this poised position, this position of power, this position of liberation, of being triumphant. And then you have within you the ability to really hone in and co-create your dreams, co-create your desires, co-create the life that you want to live, not the life that someone else is dictating how you should live. You should never do anything that comes from anybody else. You should live the life that you want to. And once again, it is never too late. I'm 46, and just realizing this the past few years, that, you know what? It's not about everybody else. It's about me. So really tune in and think about all the beautiful mastery that is coming to you and how you can co-create this remarkable life within you. All right. So I have a friend here. She wants to pick a card. All right, pick a card. All right, thank you for bearing with me. So I usually pick 3 cards, but my Lulu over here picked a card, mending. And just keeping in mind that as you continue to heal, you continue to grow, as you continue to step further into your power, there's always going to be a little mending. Hold on, Boo. There's always going to be a little mending. You're going to need that needle and thread, right? But that's just the healing process, right? You're not going to have everything dumped on you at once. Be like, oh, I got to heal all these things at once. No. Trust that you are getting the parts that you need to heal when you need to heal it. So really you can step into your alignment. So that is a beautiful way to think about it. And I have complete faith in you that you can do this, that you can really begin to break free. And, you know, if you are stuck and thinking about how can I break free from this? Or what is it that I need to break free from? What is holding me back? I offer these one-on-one sessions where we will really dig deep and figure that out for you. So before I close out, I would love to know if anybody would like a card pull, drop it below. And to recap, what we spoke about, breaking free from the shackles. You have that never ending story that's playing in your mind, but you have the capability to rewrite it how you want to. You have enough time on your hands. It's never too late. Then you'll get to this poised position where you can really stand in your truth, stand in your power, to really shine like the stars in the heavens above. Then you can co-create such a beautiful desired life that you want to manifest, your true essence, the true being of you and how you want to live. And then just always be mindful that healing is a process. It's a journey, and you're going to need some mending along the way, and that is completely okay. That is completely okay. All right, then. I'm here for you. Share, like, let me know if it resonates, and I will see you next time.